Do you wonder how to create the billing plans for your offices when the price would vary depending on the office size, but all other services it comes with would be the same? For example, the amount of booking credits would be the same? We'll show you how to do this in a second. Please note that the flow we're about to show you works in those cases where you won't expose your office plans on the customer-facing tools. Let's go through the steps you'd have to follow to keep your office plans numbered to the minimum, which makes it easier to manage them. Under the Billing and Products module, find the menu for the billing plans and create a monthly recurring plan with the type Private Office. The type is important as this is what we'd need to connect the billing plans with the actual resources you will sell. Set the price per month to be 0 or the lowest possible amount that a customer would be required to pay. Go ahead and configure the rest of the plan settings. For the purpose of this video, we'll skip forward to a plan that's already been configured. Its price is set to £1,500. Your next question most likely would be, why did we advise you to set the price at 0 or the lowest amount? How would you define how much each of the offices would cost then? We'll answer this by navigating to Space, Private Offices, where we'll create the office resource you'd like to sell with a price that would be specific for it. One of the important things to do here is to set the target plan, as it will enable the next two fields for the price and deposit amount you'd require for this office. Once the plan we created has been selected, those two fields would be auto-populated with the amount of the plan. You can amend those to match the price for that office space. This price will now become the listing price you'd be aiming to sell the office for. This will be visible in your reports. The things we've just demoed are also available in our resources import functionality. That way, if you have a lot of private offices, you won't have to go through this step for every resource manually. Instead, you can fill in the information in the template and import it into the platform in no time. Last but not least, let's check out what it would look like when your admin team goes ahead to create a membership for that resource we created. Open the profile of the company and create a membership with the plan we created. You'd have the option to select the resource, and you can see how the default price overrides the one of the plan. This would be the amount that the customer would see on their invoice. All other plan settings remain the same. The same thing would happen if you create a contract that requires a resource to be selected. And now you will be able to use one and the same billing plan to sell the different offices your space offers, while keeping their price and deposit amounts stored in the platform and ready to be used for the office memberships you will create and assign to that resource. Remember, this approach is recommended whenever you offer a service that has the same benefits, like credits, or its revenue account is the same, but the price would depend on which resource the customer would rent, the large or the small office, the office with a rooftop view or the one overlooking the street.